Have you ever asked God for something and then immediately felt stuck because you didn't know the whole plan? Like, I want the new job, but what are the exact steps? I want a better relationship, but how do I fix everything? I want more peace, but where do I even start? I used to think I needed the full blueprint before I moved, and that one belief kept me parked. Here's what changed everything for me. God doesn't usually guide me with the whole route. God guides me like Google Maps. One step, then the next step, then the next. And in a minute, I'm going to show you the most important part. What to do when the next step feels too small to matter. Because that's where most people quit. Not because they don't have faith, but because the first instruction doesn't look like the destination. If you stay with me for the next few minutes, you'll learn how to recognize God's next direction, how to move without feeling overwhelmed, and how to trust the process even when you can't see the whole road. I'll be honest, this was personal for me. There were seasons where I was praying hard, and I wanted God to hand me a full checklist. Step 1, Step 2, Step 3, Step 4. So I could feel safe, so I could feel in control. But instead, what I'd get was something small, a simple idea, a quiet nudge. And at first, I would judge it. I'd think, that can't be it. That's not enough. And I'd wait. And my life would stay the same. Then I realized something that sounds simple, but it's powerful. God often answers my prayer with a next step, not a final result. Let's talk about Google Maps for a second. When you type in a destination, Google Maps doesn't expect you to memorize the entire trip. It just says, go straight for 1 mile, and only after you actually go that mile, it tells you the next move. Turn left, merge right, take the exit, and if you never leave the driveway, you never hear the next instruction. Because guidance updates when you move. That's the whole point. And I think God works like that too. So here are the 3 upgrades that took this from nice idea to something I could actually live by. 3 simple truths, and I want you to listen like you're listening for your own next step. Truth number 1, God gives me the next step I can handle, not the whole route I would overthink. Because if God showed me everything at once, I might get overwhelmed and shut down. It's not punishment, it's kindness, it's wisdom, it's God protecting my energy and my faith. It's like a loving parent saying, let's take this one step at a time. And step by step, I become the kind of person who can carry the destination. Truth number 2, the next step often looks unrelated. This is the part most people don't like, because when I pray for something big, I expect the next instruction to look big. But often it looks small, almost ordinary, like send that email, update your resume, make that phone call, go for a 10-minute walk, drink water, write the first paragraph, clean your room, apologize, forgive, show up. And my mind wants to argue. My mind wants to say, how is that going to get me there? But that small step is the first mile, and the first mile matters, because the first mile proves I'm willing to move. Truth number 3, clarity comes after obedience, not before. A lot of people want clarity first, then action. But in real life, it's often action, then clarity, just like GPS. The map doesn't give you the next turn until you've driven far enough to need it. And God doesn't usually give me the next idea until I've honored the first idea. So if I'm praying for guidance and I keep getting the same nudge, that might be God saying, that's your mile, go. Now let's talk about something that holds people back. What if I do the step and it's wrong? What if I turn the wrong way? What if I mess it up? This is where the Google Maps metaphor becomes even more comforting. Because when you miss a turn, Google Maps doesn't panic. It recalculates. It doesn't shame you. It doesn't call you a failure. It just says, okay, here's the new route. And I truly believe God can do that too. If your heart is sincere, if you're trying, if you're listening, God can redirect you. Even your detours can teach you something. Even your delays can develop you. You're not ruined because you're human. You're still being guided. And here's another honest moment. Sometimes the next step doesn't feel spiritual. It feels practical, almost too practical. But I've learned God uses practical steps to create spiritual growth. Because faith is not just something I feel. Faith is something I do. So let me give you a simple way to recognize God's next direction. It often has three qualities. It's quiet, specific, doable. Quiet, meaning it doesn't come with chaos. Specific, meaning it points to a real action. Doable, meaning you can do it without needing a miracle first. Not easy, but doable. That's usually the go straight for 1 mile instruction. Now I want to do a mini exercise with you. About 45 seconds. This is where the video becomes real, because I don't want you just inspired. I want you moving. So take a slow breath in and out. One more time, in and out. Now think of one thing you want, just one. What are you asking God for right now? And don't make it complicated. Just name it. Now ask yourself this question. What is the smallest step I feel nudged to take? Not the whole journey, not the 10-year plan, the smallest step, the 1 mile instruction. Now pick a step you can complete in the next 24 hours. Something specific, like, I will send the email. I will write 1 page. I will apply to 1 job. I will take a 10-minute walk. I will make the call. I will set the appointment. I will put $5 aside. I will clean that corner. 1 step. And now, say this quietly to yourself. God, I'm willing to move. That's the moment, because willingness turns the GPS on. Let me share one more picture I love. When you're driving at night, you can't see the whole road. You only see what your headlights reveal, but that's enough. You don't need to see the whole highway. You just need enough light for the next few feet. And step by step, you get where you're going. That's how faith feels. Not perfect certainty, just enough light to move. So if you've been asking God for something and you feel stuck, maybe you're not missing the big plan. Maybe you're ignoring the small nudge, the simple instruction, the first mile. Do that. Then watch what comes next, because guidance comes to the moving person. To recap, God guides me step by step like Google Maps. I don't need the whole route. I need the next instruction. Small steps can be sacred. Clarity often comes after I move, and if I take a wrong turn, God can reroute me. Now here's a reflective question for you. What is your 1 mile straight step right now? The small thing you feel God nudging you to do next. And what's been stopping you from doing it? Tell me in the comments. I genuinely love reading them, and your comment might help someone else feel less alone. And if this video helped you, please like and subscribe. It really supports the channel. And if someone you care about is stuck in overthinking, share this with them. Sometimes one small reminder changes everything.